Sports. I'm Brad Brown. Week 12 Hoosier Hoop Hysteria. Jason Spellsby here in a moment. Dave First has the night off. We're counting down the high school hoops calendar. Next week, we'll put a wrap on the regular season. That means the sectionals for the boys. Just a couple weeks away. Tourney draw is this Sunday. So let's get on with some postseason tune-ups. That starts with our HDSN game of the week. Pike at Lawrence North. Here's LN coach Jack Kiefer. Of course, got win number 700 a couple weeks ago. All that experience came into play tonight. First basket of the game for the Wildcats. Look at Deshaun Francis stealing the stuff. Thought we'd have a good high-scoring affair tonight. Pike coming back, though, to take a 7-point lead. Kendall Rollins off the inbound pass. Nice up and in. Ellen, though, would go back in front before halftime. Josh Thompson with the three. 24-22 at the break. Points hard to come by in this one. Let's move ahead to the fourth quarter. Pike, loose ball, steal. Dejon Shelton to Justin Thomas, and we're all tied at 36, but you see the clock there. 4.5 minutes left. Coach Kiefer going old school, stalling it. Air out of the ball. He ran it all the way down under 10 seconds. Look at this underneath. Datavian Walker shot up and good with 1 second left. And not enough time for Pike to get it done. The LN Wildcats come away with a 38-36 win. Lowest point total for the Red Devils this season. Best defensive effort by the Wildcats. Great game between those two teams. Next week, our regular season finale of Hoosier Hoop Hysteria. Rebuff at #1 Carmel on HDSN. Final tune-up before the sectionals for both teams. Live coverage begins at 7:30. You can also see it live streaming on the HTSN/RTV6 app. Speaking of the #1 Greyhounds, a chance to wrap up the MIC title tonight. Warren Central standing in their way, though. TAC #2 in Class 4A. The Titans with a home game this evening. Jason Spells has a look at #1 and #2.
I didn't mean to cut you off. Thanks, Brad. Carmel and Tech, hands down, the two best 4A teams in the state, and they seem to be on a potential collision course for a semi-state matchup. Both teams trying to avoid those late-season upsets before we go into the state tournament. We'll start at the top. Scott Hetty and #1 Carmel Greyhounds at Warren Central. The Hounds, as you already mentioned, wrapped up the MIC Warriors, though still with the chance to move up to third. Pick this one up in the first. Jaron Lands giving Dubsy a strong start. 6 first-quarter points for him. The two teams will go back and forth early. Ryan Klein, sick reverse, all tied up after one. The Hounds, though, start the second quarter on an 11-2 run. Klein missed just one shot on the night. Game high 33 points as Carmel wins it 66-52. The Hounds are now 17-1 on the season. Now let's get a look at #2 Tech hosting Zionsville. This one shocked many in attendance. The Titans all over the Eagles. Trey Lyles in transition. He misses. Jeremy Tyler there for the putback. Tech seems to be able to do no wrong. Then a C.J. Walker, 3-ball good. The senior Layton team jumps out to a 21-point third quarter lead. That should be good enough, right? Wrong. Eagles come firing back, cutting the Tech lead to 8 in the fourth quarter. The Titans' next 3 plays, all to big number 41. Trey Lyles, easy buckets for him. The Titans hold on for the 63-47 win afterwards. Tech head coach Jason Delaney says his team has a lot to learn from this win.
You can't let up off the pedal. You know, we were up 20-some, and you can tell from the body language that we just let up. You know, we were kind of just playing then instead of playing with a purpose. And to their credit, they hit a lot of shots. They're a tough team, and that's a style that we usually struggle with, you know, that deliberate, slow-down style.
How key was it that your best player demanded the ball when it was cut to 8?
That's what you expect out of your great players. You know, out of Mr. Basketball or a McDonald's All-American, you expect when the team needs them most, they're going to rise to the top.
So the winning continues for the top 2 teams in the state with just 1 week remaining in the regular season. It will be interesting to see, though, what the Tech Titans learn from tonight's game and if they can maintain it. And see how Carmel stacks out in the state tournament as well. Brad?
Yeah, Jason, good stuff there as we work our way toward March. Another #1 in action tonight, too, a Park Tudor. Final home game for Trayvon Blewett. He did not disappoint. Follow up on the Alex Mack miss. Put back rebound, nice athletic play there, and then Blewett, defense, steal, behind the back, take it down, finger roll, and he makes it look easy. Getting closer to the Marion County scoring record. The points keep coming all over for PT. They play fast. They play quick. Austin Shelton shot goes up. Dwayne Gibson coming in strong for the follow-up slam. 89-64 tonight, 31 for Blewett, 10th all-time on the state career scoring list now. Well, we are just a couple weeks away from the tourney. Time for teams to start sizing up the potential postseason competition. We take it to the west side for a pair of intriguing matchups. Dave Marin has Cathedral at Ben Davis and LaPel at Speedway.
The 14-5 Irish taking on the 9-7 Giants. Ben Davis, Deshaun Tate drops the three. Cathedral's Justin Baker would answer right back. Then the Giants would get their offense going. Chris Evans with a nice pass to Michael Beatty. He drives the baseline and scores. Ben Davis beats Cathedral tonight, 50-44. Over to Speedway, 12-6 Lapel in town to play the 11-6 Sparkplugs. Second half, Jordan Furlow drives, misses, grabs the board, the putback, and the foul. Lapel's Cameron Harrington nails the three from one side, then the other side to keep things close. But that would be it. Furlow, this time he throws it down. 2 of his 28 points. That got the crowd going. Then Anthony Jones sets up James Burnell. Speedway wins 55-48. Dave Marin, Hoosier Hoops Hysteria.
Plugs, little taste of history for you. Milan at Attucks. Milan beat Attucks in the 54 semi-state on their way to the state title. All the history after that, though, with Christmas Attucks. Some great times over the years. Cooper Wade knocks down a three for the Indians. But the Attucks Tigers in control of this one after the half on the break. Devin Briggs the pass, Daryl Hutchison basket and one. Attucks gets the win tonight over Milan. Now, 2014 marks the 60th anniversary of Milan's amazing state title run. The team made famous by the movie Hoosiers will be honored this weekend at the place where it all happened. The Milan team will be saluted during Butler's game at Hinkle Fieldhouse on Sunday, March 20th, 1954. Here it is, the night Milan beat Muncie for the state championship. Well, we paid a visit this week to the Milan 54 Hoosiers Museum. It's an amazing collection of memorabilia from that historic game, along with hundreds of pieces of Hoosier Hoop history from around the state. Pay them a visit if you get a chance. Great stuff. Hey, the girls' state tourney continues tomorrow. The regionals, here's a look at the host sites. 4A at Decatur Central and Columbus North. Danville hosting the 3A regional. 2A teams are at Speedway and 1A is at Southwestern High School in Shelbyville. We'll recap those for you Saturday at 6 and 11 on RTV6 News. Time for us to